impressed with your returns could be all those fees and charges your broker's taking from you. Maybe it's time you took control of your money. Take an investment class at Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy teaches stocks, options, futures, and Forex. They teach how to pick the right stocks, how money is made in up, sideways, and down markets, and how to limit the risk. You learn from certified traders who are profitable. They show you what they do every day. If you want to learn to invest, build a better retirement, or just learn how extra money can be made from home, check out Online Trading Academy, the leader in investment education. Call now to reserve a pair of seats for you and a guest for a free half-day class to see if it's right for you. You'll also get the exclusive Wall Street Insiders Kit packed with valuable trading tips. Call Online Trading Academy now for the free half-day class and free Wall Street Insiders Kit. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800.
Talk health. Talk wealth. Talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am. I am that I am, and I am connecting to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we are spiritually speaking with all of you. And in the beginning of the show, we love to play that song because that's a song that was given to me instantaneously, a divine guidance. I simply placed my hands on the piano, which everyone laughs and says, how do you say you don't know how to play piano? Because I don't really know how to play piano. I just put my hands there, and next thing I know, off I go, running around on the piano like some concert pianist. And I am filled with music inside my head. And I open my mouth, and then it just flows. Just like this show just flows. They connect all of us, bringing us all together, bringing us as one, flowing together. Your questions tonight, well, that's everybody else's question. You think you're alone as you sit in your home and you think, I need guidance on this particular matter. But my friends, you are not alone. We are all thinking and feeling some of the same feelings. We're all navigating some of the same experiences. And every day we are reaching for answers and looking. And there are things going on in the world that have us shaking our heads. We really don't understand why things are the way they are. And we're looking for a shift. But we're trying not to feel this angst and this edginess, this disappointment, this fear, this worry. And we're bombarded with it all the time. So first, let's all, no matter where you are, I won't tell you to close your eyes because I know that some of you are listening right in your car as you're driving. But let's all just take a nice, deep breath. Breathe in and just breathe. Breathe it in and exhale. We just want to release all the toxicity of the day, all the hidden emotions, all the feelings that are coming up. Perhaps you caught snippets on the news today. And maybe it's making you feel a little bit as if you're out of sorts. And understandably so. And for those in the New York City area, I being a girl from New Jersey who used to work downtown in New York City, I know how resilient we are in New York. However, no one is ever prepared for life to take the turn that it did yesterday. So my heart is out, and I send healing energy to everyone who is impacted by this tragedy that has occurred in New York. I also say to you that as you hold the energy in your hearts of love and healing, see the world changing. See it going back to simpler times, to times when we were free to be who we really are. And we didn't have to look over our shoulder and wonder what's going on. There's a shift and a change coming. But we, the conscious collective group of people, focusing our attention upon that which is all around us, well, we have to hold the energy of love. We cannot lose ourselves in the energy that holds us back, creates fear. We have to focus on that connectivity, that love feeling, that feeling that we are one together, joined in love, and that the same spark of energy of love that created us, created the entire planet. That energy, that's the energy that we draw from. That's the energy that we infuse within us, and then we send it out into the world knowing that there's no evil, there's no war, there's no fear that can really disrupt us unless we give it power. We can choose to change the energy around us by that which we focus our attention on. And when you feel the resistance inside because you're like, God, but gosh darn it, I'm feeling a little anxious, then go inside and look and see where that early memory came from. Where did we first start to feel a little out of sorts, not accepted, not good enough? Where did that stem from? And go in and tell yourself that you're perfectly perfect the way you are, and that everything's a growing experience. And there's nothing that you're not equipped to navigate. There is nothing, no matter where you are in your life at this point, at this moment, as you're hearing me in the car, in your house, outside with your Walkman, as you're walking around doing your exercise, whether you're in the gym. People listen all across the nation in so many different forms. Whether you're watching me on Facebook, there's nothing, absolutely nothing at this moment that you are not prepared to handle if it should arise. Have faith in yourself. Believe that you are a powerful human being. You are a divine essence, a divine spirit that has the power to transcend, to transmute everything that comes your way. So grab onto it and seize the power that is you, the essence that is you. Because you are collaborating with the universe with every thought, every word, everything that you say. My goodness, you're creating. So you have a power. And I think as life starts to happen outside of us, the extremities, the external forces, I think it begins to weigh us down. And that energetic field, that bubble of energy, that glow, that radiance, that presence that we all have begins to get a little dull. And we begin to feel weighted down by the actions of life, by the happenings of life, by the choices we've made. Because yes, oh, come on, let's line up. We've all made a couple of choices that Jiminy Crickets, if we could redo them, we would. But where are we? We are here because we have made a series of choices. Individually, as a family unit, collectively as a nation, collectively as a country, a world, a planet. And we are citizens of an entire planet. There's no boundary, there's no territory, there's nothing that defines who's right, who's wrong, who's good, who's bad. That is all a self-imposed judgment that we have created in this external chatter that is all around us. So when that external chatter begins to talk to you and it says, oh yeah, well, who are you to say anything? I remember the time. Come on, we all have a few things that we would like to rewind the tape and redo. Well, guess what? Stop beating yourself up. It is what it is. You are where you are, and we can move forward. And choose to change. Choose to direct the energy. Tonight is the night that your questions, your powerful questions, they have the power to shift the energy for you so that you can create a clean slate right this minute. It makes no difference what yesterday brought. It makes no difference what this morning brought to you. If at this moment in this bubble of energy that you're creating in the power and the essence and the greatness that is you and the love energy that surrounds you, if you can move that energy and create it in perfection, create it in the essence that is you, amazing things are going to happen. Because you are blessed beyond measure. You are the creator. You are the mover and shaker of your life. You do not need someone else to do for you. Because when you direct the energy and you say, this is the choice, this is the path, this is what I choose to do, and I choose to create this, the universe will put before you the right people, places, and things. It's all done. It is all done in the external energy of the cosmic forces. Yeah, I know. Maybe you weren't taught that in school. And I know that many of us were taught if you work hard, you'll get somewhere. If you don't work hard, you're not going to get somewhere. Well, work is a direction of energy. And sometimes it's a tangible, tactical task that we do. And sometimes it requires time and physical activity. But you've evolved from the storyline that your parents gave you. We've evolved in so many ways from our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents. Everyone has shifted. And we have realized that we have to pay attention to what's going on within us. Not to the extent that people say, oh, you're being selfish. Because we are all here, yes, indeed, every one of us, we're here to be of service. But we need to take care within that we have the awareness and the stillness of mind to keep those busy minds of ours just calm enough to hear the whisper of God. Because there's always a whisper. There's always a prompting. And there's always a question that pops in our mind. You know that analytical mind. That mind that's always thinking. How many of you have those busy minds? Like a train running down a track, picking up speed, run away. But sometimes we have to say, stop, no. In my mind, I am the perfect activity of the divine energy acting here and now. My mind is the perfect thoughts of the Creator. Not the perfect thoughts of the human, because the human is, well, busy with all the rememberings of the conditioned world that we have. So we've been conditioned to feel things, see things, be things that have been created around us. And what do you want to create in your life? You have that power. You have that power to unplug from the intellectual mind and tap into the perfect mind of the Creator, the divine Creator. Let's take that minute and tap into that every day. And for those of you who don't know how to meditate, that's okay. Stillness is perfect. Maybe you grab a few seconds in your car. Maybe when you're walking. Everything happens as it should for a perfect reason at a perfect time. And everyone comes in your path for a reason, even if you wish they didn't. They're there to show you something, there to teach you something, there to teach you where to go next and what to look at within yourself so that you get it this time. So if you're finding that you are in the same circle, nothing's changing, nothing's moving, and you can't get where you want to get, then this is the time that you make the shift. This is the time that you make the opportunity to come for you now, rather than put it off for tomorrow. And no, you don't have to get on the phone and start calling everybody and tell them what you're going to do and ask everyone to help you. All your help is within you and above you, connected to the higher sources. And things will begin to shift. You'll be surprised. I challenge you that if every day in this month, this wonderful month of November, you every day awake and say, I am grateful for whatever it is, then you will begin to feel the energy shift around you. There'll be clarity. There'll be opportunities. You will see everything moving perfectly around you, and you'll know where to go. So if you are there, wherever you are listening, driving, sitting, watching me on Facebook or Periscope, if you're in Atlanta and you're listening to me live, wherever you are on iHeartRadio or the TuneIn app, wherever you may be, if you say, I need a change, yes, indeed, Sarah Spiritual, I need a change, then I encourage you, send me an email. Yes, send me an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com, SARAH, spiritual.com, and you write down, I am grateful for, and tell me what you're grateful for, and then tell me what powerful change you want to make. And together, the collective consciousness that is us, we are going to shift the energy, all of us, you and me, together in a vibrational pattern of unity. Because together we stand, divided we fall. And is that not what's going on in the external world around us? Everything's trying to divide us, brother from brother, sister from sister, country from country, Democrats from Republicans, drive us away from that which we feel is safe in our environment, make us step away from freedom and happiness and joy and liberty, and take us to fear and angst and feeling imprisoned. Isn't that a division? We can't allow ourselves to be divided. But you know how that all works? When you remain divided within yourself, uncertain as to what your truth is, unguided by the force of love and light, that's when the whisper of the division begins to talk to you and make you feel as if there's no hope after all. But we here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, we know there's plenty of hope. And your questions not only assist us, they bring us hope, love, light, and you allow all of us to teach each other by your questions. So tonight, from 5 to 8, I welcome your questions at 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to go to the phone lines. And we are going to talk to you, all of you. And if you haven't picked up the phone yet, you've never called in, then guess what? Tonight's the night. We're going to bring the calls in, one right after another. And you know what? I know you, and you know me. And my soul, my spirit, our spirits, we know the answers together. Stay with us, everyone. We are live here on WWNN 1470 AM. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Because you know that you know me.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell,
I'm Alan Knight.
and you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling, I hope you had the feeling too,
I get them all the time.
to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual Live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. The characters, they change like water into wine, and everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met?
Yes, indeed. Have we met before? I think I saw you somewhere before. Must have been another life. We are here back live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you here live. And if you're listening to me in Atlanta, we welcome your calls as well at 1-888-565-1470. We are heard live in Atlanta on WWWE 1100 AM. So we are so glad to have you here with us and during the beginning of our show and sharing this experience. And those of you driving home, I hope you took a nice deep breath. We're having a beautiful day here in sunny South Florida. Wherever you are, we trust you're having a beautiful day as well. And beauty begins from the inside out. Send those rays of beauty out to everyone and truly, truly remember to say, I love me. Absolutely. I've got to go right to the phone lines, and I'm going to take a call in Fort Lauderdale. I have Itai on the line. Hello?
Hi there.
Hi, how are you this evening?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for
Great.
taking my call.
You're welcome. And how can Spirit and I be of assistance to you?
You know, I was just kind of curious to see what it is that Spirit has to say.
Okay, wonderful. And what I'd
I'm
like,
open.
you know what, I'd also love for you to share with our listeners, what are you grateful for? Because we really want to set up that energy of I am grateful. So go ahead and tell the universe and everyone listening what you're grateful
Should I list
for.
everything?
Well, let's give us one or two powerful statements for you.
I'm grateful for my family, my girlfriend, my beautiful dogs, my health, my happiness, my friends.
Perfect.
Grateful for all of you here today.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So the first thing Spirit makes me aware of when I am presented with the energy around you, they make me aware of your ability to make other people feel comfortable, heal people, and assist people. Do you work to assist other people? Is that part of your service?
I suppose.
Okay. Because
I do like to help you.
I do have a lot of energy that you are meant to come to this earth to help people, to serve people. I see this energy of shifts and change coming for you in the next 3 months. I'm feeling like we've got a career shift or an advancement coming for you. There's something you're actively working towards because I'm seeing growth in the area of career for you.
Cool.
Is there a business plan that you're putting into place, an idea or a project?
There's an idea.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been some shifts as of lately.
Yes, there's a lot of movement around you. And you are one of those people with a very busy mind.
Indeed.
And you are the thinker. However, Spirit tells me that you've learned to go within and rest your mind, yes?
Indeed, yes.
And they also make me aware that people tell you a lot about themselves. They feel comfortable talking to you. And one of your gifts is the empathy that you have for mankind, yes?
I do, yes.
And the angels, they're very specific, the angels, particularly Archangel Michael, he wants you to understand that you are here on this earth not just to be of service, but to assist others in the balance of life and justice. That there's something that you bring forth that unveils the truth in what is before people. So whatever you embark upon in these next 5 years, they're very specific with this, the next 5 years, be aware that you will be bringing some type of light of truth and justice to people. I don't imagine I'm going to see you flying around in a Superman suit, but I do see that you will be inspiring others on some greater level than what you are currently doing. So be open for that.
Awesome.
All right. And is this your first time calling into the show?
Second.
All right. Well, we are so glad to have you a part of our wonderful listening family. And thank you so much for your question. God bless you.
Gus, thank you.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
1-888-565-1470 right here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 The Talk and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And I've got to go right back to those phone lines because we are welcoming your calls, but I've got someone who's been following the show. We are on show number 409, and I don't think he's missed a one. I've got Steve, and Steve, he's in Broward County. Steve, how are you this evening?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I called in to see if Spirit has any messages for me. It's been a turbulent week, a week and a half, really, but it's been out there.
Roller coaster is what they tell me. I'm like, roller coaster. All right, we've got you up and down. You know, they're also telling me that you've been stretched, pulled in finances. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, and did something end or some opportunity come to a close or something not work out financially for you recently?
The only thing that came to an end really is my vehicle. It's been on the fritz for a couple of days. Other than that,
okay.
Everything else is still the same.
All right. Well, I'm seeing that we're winding down some areas of finances. There's some things that are stretched to the max. They kind of like take a rubber band and they stretch. And it's going to be, the next 2 weeks, going to still feel a little bit uncomfortable for you. And then I see shifts coming to support you in favor of advancement. And is there a document that you received, a legal paper, something that you need to file or handle right now?
No.
Okay. Seeing paperwork, I don't know if it's something that you have to fill out, maybe of assistance to a daughter or a family member. But I see some paperwork there for you.
No, I don't know anything about it. That's
okay.
Surprising.
Well, there might be something that she needs, might require another signature, might require something. I don't know. I'm seeing papers. Remember, you've been listening to the show long enough to know I see things and we don't know what they mean, and then they come to pass. So I'm seeing some papers. I'm seeing something around having to do with family, daughter, something. So there's some paperwork. I don't get any bad sense from it, so I'm not saying this for you to wear. I just see something that needs signature or you need to receive it. Steve, I want you to know that financially it may be tight right now, but Spirit is saying that you are going to be on a higher plane financially. So do not allow it to derail you, okay?
The Spirit see me mobile again.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, you know, this is temporary. That's why I said the past 2 weeks, you say, and I'm going to say the next 2 weeks, a little bumpy. And, you know, when you asked the question, Spirit was laughing. They were like, well, he has 2 feet, Sarah, so how much more mobile does he want to be? But I know we can't walk everywhere. But in Spirit's world, you know, they gave us all the tools we need. We're the ones who think we need a car. So the universe is open to assist you. You're going to be mobile. Things are going to move with ease and grace for you. I'm seeing an opportunity for you to have another vehicle come to you. So I know that sounds a little bit out there for you, but I want you to hold that vision that today's the day. I don't know how, I don't know when, but a vehicle is coming my way. And hold that vision, and we'll see what comes to you. All right,
okay,
Steve?
well, as usual, I will report back.
I look forward to that. Yes, it's been 8.5 years of reporting, so this is a good thing. So
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Steve, for calling. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number to get right here to WWN and for us to answer your calls here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I also have all my friends on Facebook, so we're going to be popping in on Facebook shortly. I've been saying hi in between to everyone that's popping on. Love having you follow me on Facebook. And if you didn't realize, I can be seen on Facebook Live on my page, Sarah Spiritual. Go to Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and be sure to like the page, follow the page, and you'll be able to see this show live. If you're on Periscope, visit Sarah Spiritual and you will be seeing the show live. Or, yes, indeed, we've got so many ways for you to see this show now. You can go to sarahspiritual.com and it is streaming right there in my website, sarahspiritual.com. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. Just follow the Sarah Brick Road. Okay, off we go. Enough singing for me. I've got to go to Patricia. And Patricia, she is in Fort Lauderdale. Patricia, how are you this evening?
It's PJ. It's me, Sarah. Great.
How you doing, PJ?
Super, and I'm thankful that I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, wonderful. So that's what you're grateful for?
Of course I am. I'm grateful that I have great people in my life. I'm grateful that I meet the most amazing synchronicity people in my life. I'm thankful for my animals, my house. I love my house. I've got a lot of great things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for, intuition.
Yes, intuition's a good thing. Yes.
I'm grateful that I'm walking and I'm healthy.
Absolutely.
That's the number one, right?
Absolutely.
And I could be at service to the world, That's what I'm thankful for.
So, PJ, what is your question for us tonight?
My business has been slow since July, and so I went and got my license today back to get on the horses. So I've been pretty not getting upset or letting energy shift. I've been thankful that I'm actually home and doing things I love doing, but I need to make money. So I hope this is a good move of trying to get back on horses. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Everything's a little bit on the stagnant, slow side for me. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
I can't tap into it.
There's a shift and a change coming for you. But you also needed the change of pace because you were really at the effect of a lot of energies, external energies impacting you. And you needed a break.
Yeah, I was working with people a day, yeah.
Yes. So you needed the break. And what we view as stagnation is sometimes the universe's way of saying, slow down, Nelly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to kind of get that horse to slow down. So the universe had to slow you down a bit, PJ. It's always wonderful for you to ride a horse. Horses and you you speak the same language. There's that energy of that movement and that synergy between the two of you that allows you to be as great as you are on the horse. So there's nothing wrong with stepping back into your passion and being able to ride the horse and having it generate some income. I do feel a balance, though. I don't feel we're just going to do that. I feel you will have work in the massage industry. You're going to have more work in the energy healing that you do. That will continue. We're on a slow patch. I also am being led to tell you that where you are is okay for your current healing work. There's another place for you, and you have to find that place because that office is not really utilizing you to all of the talents that you have. And so there's another place for you to be.
Okay.
So have you looked at another facility to be associated with?
Yeah, I've been trying to do my own clientele stuff and word of mouth, and I get great reviews, so it's startling to not be busier than I am. So I've checked out some things, not as, I guess you could say, aggressive maybe as I need to be.
Right.
And, just nothing's vibing, pulling me in one spot to another. I feel so cut off.
Okay. So let's work on making that connection a little bit more and take a breath with me, PJ, all right? And as you take this breath, we're going to call in the forces of light, and I'm going to bring in the angels to surround you, and I'm going to stream some yellow, purple, green light, bringing it into the top of your head, infusing you with this light. And we're going to bring the divine light to be within you, awakening you, clearing you, clarifying you, releasing old karmic patternings that have held you back from the past. And we're also clearing any vows of poverty you might have taken for service and assistance with people from past lives that may be hindering you from moving forward and being of service and not being able to yield the income. There could be some hidden vows from past lives. So we're going to work on clearing this now and take a breath. And we're going to clear some of that because there seems to be some cords of energy there that are slowing you up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a vow of some poverty or something that's there for you. So we're going to release that now, that it no longer serves you. It's not part of this life. You have the ability and you are blessed to receive abundance in this moment now. All right?
You nailed it. Thank you.
All right, my dear. All
Thank
right,
you.
keep us posted. Work on that.
I will.
Vision that. Yeah, you were in service almost like a nun, a vow of poverty, chastity, all these things, and it's hindering you moving forward. There's almost like I don't deserve to receive. So now we need to be paid for our worth of what we bring to this world.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. God bless you, PJ.
Grateful.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going right back to the phone lines. We've got calls in Atlanta and Florida. So we welcome all of your calls here live at 1-888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away because you know we're going to be right back.
Know me, do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we are talking to all of you here live. And I've got to go to calls all across the nation. And if you'd like to join us at 1-888-565-1470. Let's make that connection and let's see what's going on around you. And remember, your question that's in your mind, that's in your heart, your question is someone else's question. So those questions are going to assist everyone. So don't think that you're alone, and don't worry about who's going to know me or recognize me. Believe you me, they do not know it's you. And as long as I know who you are and Spirit lets me know your story, then we are in. So I've got to go right back to the phone lines. And if you're on Facebook, I'm saying hello to all of you. And we've got questions from Markeisha, from Wesley. I'm saying hi to Sharon O'Donnell. Good to see you live on Facebook. I'm saying hi to everyone who's there live and joining us. Lovely, lovely, lovely day here in South Florida. And I've got to get back to the phone lines and take a call. So I'm going to go to the phone lines, and I want to go to Atlanta. And if I'm going to Atlanta, I'm going to get Sherry on the line. Sherry, how are you this evening?
Sarah, thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome, Sherry. And how can Spirit and I be of assistance to you, my dear?
I just want you to know, everyone know, I've been with Sarah for, 2 or 3 years now? Thank you, Sarah, for always being there for me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Even my private readings, thank you so much. I was wondering, I guess everybody wonder, my first thing is if you can share a pick 3 number with us or with us after my question, I would truly appreciate it if you get one now.
Yes, I know. You sent me that message. I think it was like towards the end of the show, and I was like, shoot, yes. I know. I did see a couple of numbers on the way, so let me see what Spirit gives me while you ask your question. I'll start doodling the way I do and see what they tell me. Now, I'm usually good with the cash 3, and it does come in more than one state, everyone. So we've had people win in multiple states, the same number. I remember I think it was about 2009, it was in August, and I had seen the number 550 and 555, and Spirit was telling me, okay, tell everyone to play it. It came across within 24 hours, 4 states, 550 came. I remember there was a solar or a lunar eclipse going on back then, so it was a really, really powerful time. So we're going to see if we can do that across the board, because I know we have people listening to us nationwide. So we would definitely want to make sure we get a hit in Atlanta, because I got a lot of people listening in Atlanta. We got our people here in South Florida. I got my peeps up in New York. So we got to make sure we've got everybody covered. So let's see. What's your question, Sherry, in the meantime?
Of course, I hate to say it like this, but if the spirit can tell me any good news, I would really appreciate it.
You know, I understand that, but you knew on some level, my dear, that where you were was going to be uncomfortable and that you were going to be towing the line at your job because your job really, well, you're working because you need to work. You're not working because that's what you really want to do. I mean, right? So we're finding the right activity so that when we sing, she works hard for the money, it's not that hard. And you don't have to feel that stressed while you're working on your music, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm seeing work coming. Did you go to a temp agency? Did you go to an agency? Spirit's telling me to tell you go to an agency. There's an agency that's going to assist you to find another placement, another job. Forget about it. Forget about those people. Forget about the experience. It's done. You did the best you could. It's done. Change the channel. Change the story. It's done. If you are diligent with your work and you do your prayers and you do everything you need to do, you hold the vision. You hold the vision of positivity. And you set that energy. What I'm going to tell you is that I see you with a new job within a very short time. I really want to place you before November 15th, somewhere around that time. Maybe it's in retail. Maybe it's something that you're like, oh, geez, Sarah, I don't even really want to do that. Just put on your good girl pants and just get moving here, because there's a job coming for you. Be open to receive a job. There's abundance coming. This way we don't have to have the tears of poverty running down your face and having you fear that you're going to lose everything. When you think that, and I say that to you and everyone, when life gives us a crisis and we don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to handle it, that's when we need to go down inside and say, I can, I will, I am blessed, I can do this. And there is a divine power that's assisting me, moving me, shaking me, guiding me. Everything I need to do is going to be right before me. I'm going to know the perfect thing to do at the perfect time. Nothing's going to stop me. I can do this. And we've got to self-talk, because there's so much negative chatter all around us that we cannot pay that any attention. We've got to be our own cheerleader, our own counselor. We've got to go in and we've got to speak the truth to ourselves and know our truth. No one knows us better than we know ourselves. The good, bad, and the parts that need improvement. We know it all. And we need to be kind to the areas that require growth. And we also need to praise the parts that are wonderful about us. So, Sherry, I do see that there's a lot of good things coming for you. You are in your holding pattern now. You've been in a holding pattern before, and you have survived, my princess.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that. I'm looking for a new job, so I'm on it.
All right, Spirit gave me a number. They gave me a number. They gave me a number.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. They actually gave me 2 numbers, so we are good. Okay. All right. They gave me 471, which is equivalent to 417. I see it both ways. I see it 471 and 417. Usually it comes on a Friday, especially for the people in New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, and here in South Florida. It usually comes on a Friday. Usually comes on the second half of the Friday, which means the nighttime journey of the number, okay? Now, the nighttime number, or if it's not this Friday, look for it at the end of next week. It comes around this time of year in the November time. So that's the number that I'm seeing in this month. The vibration is good for the number of 471 or 417. I also turned the channel and they're telling me about the Christmas number. The Christmas number is 554 or 540. Either way you want to see it, it can come up in a double 5 with a 4, or it can come up 40. Now what you all do is you sit and you feel like if this is the day you want to play, those are the numbers you want to play. Sherry, we're getting ready to go off to commercial. I do hope that I've been of assistance to you.
No, thank you. You always are. You love of our lives. Thank you so much,
You're welcome,
Sarah.
honey. Thank you.
And we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you following the show from Atlanta. And no matter where you've lived, you've followed me everywhere. So I really, really am grateful for that. This is why I consider us all family. Thank you, honey.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. We are going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And if you're on hold, we've got all across the United States on the phone waiting for us. We are welcoming your calls at 1-888-565-1470. And if you're on Facebook, I've been answering some of the questions by texting the message right in the scroll, right down. So take a look and scroll down and see what answers I've been giving. And we are going to go to Facebook when we come back in this wonderful second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we're going to answer your Facebook questions. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. You know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling, I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Yes, I am aligned with my destiny. Are you? Come on, we are here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are taking your calls at 1-888-565-1470, and we are connecting to each one of you and delivering messages, heartfelt messages that touch the soul, and guide us on the path of life. And I've got to get right back to the phone lines. And if you're listening in Atlanta and WWWE 1100 AM, well, we are so happy to have you. And those of you listening on iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, following me live on Facebook, hey, Facebook people, good to see you here. We are so excited. It's been such a great day here for all of us in South Florida, and we are connecting to make a shift and make a change, and we are going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Gisela, and Gisela, she is in Margate. Gisela, how are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, Gisela, and how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
I've got a lot of issues.
You have a lot of changes that you're navigating, and Spirit tells me you're feeling tired, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant, and I don't know, they make me want to say the old gray mare doesn't feel like she used to be anymore. You're feeling like life has worn you down, you've worn down, and you've hit a dead end, and you don't know which way to go at this crossroad. This makes sense to you, yes, Gisela?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So if we were to pinpoint a question that really encapsulates everything that you're going through, what's the question that you want to bring to me?
I'm having a lot of issues with my son.
Okay.
So that's a big thing for me, and my health.
Well, there's a lot of stress that you are holding in the physical body as well. I'm also feeling that there's a lot of exhaustion in the body. It's almost like the immune system has been breaking down. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your son's birthday, please?
My son's birthday is September 16, 1999.
Okay. So what I'm being given here is that you two are not connecting, communicating. He's not hearing you. He's not listening. He's not in sync with anything that you thought he would be on his path at this moment. I'm feeling that he's made a turn and he's off in another direction financially. He's not doing what he needs to do to help himself, as well as assisting you. I'm getting this sense that he's off track with his studies, his school, and whatever his participation is to help you support him. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And I'm feeling that he's got two people in his circle, and the circle are two people that I call influencing people. In the circle, these influencing people, I don't know if they're friends or close relatives that he's friendly with, but I'm seeing two people that seem to create an imbalance in him, and he's shutting down. He's making himself unavailable emotionally. He's not communicating. And he feels like he wants to quit. I want to quit. I want to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to quit. Is he saying he wants to stop studies or something along that line right now?
We have gotten to the point that we just put him in a GED program because he wasn't going to make it out of high school. Thank you. And he and I barely speak.
Barely. I don't see the communication. And he wants to quit. He doesn't even want to do this GED program. All right?
I know.
So it's very, very, and he doesn't want to work. He just really doesn't want to do much of anything. All right, if I say this to you, this is what Spirit says to me. And they're saying, what's the point? What's the meaning? What's the sense? I don't know. What's the point? What's the meaning? I don't know. So he doesn't feel like there's any importance in anything that he's doing.
Right.
All right? So what I see here is that he needs someone who's going to communicate with him, have him hear what they're saying to him. He needs some assistance, some counseling. I see he's very prone to anger, agitation. I go snap, snap. He's going to snap, snap, snap. He gets very agitated. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. And we ended up putting him in a rehab because he was smoking a lot of marijuana. But it wasn't just a rehab for drugs. It was also for behavior.
Yes.
And we had him in there for 30 days, and I brought him home right before Hurricane Irma.
Okay.
And everything was good for 11 days. And then he went back to the same thing. And I hate that we don't speak. I hate that he doesn't go to dinner with us. I hate that he doesn't sit with us at the table. He comes home from school and he goes to sleep. And he sleeps all day. and this is my only son.
I understand that. I do. And that's not what you envisioned for him. And I see this around him. Now, this is where I get to talk about some of the things that I am given from Spirit that is most certainly not something that I grew up around. And Gisela, can I ask you, where are you? Because I think it sounds like you're rolling around in a tunnel.
I'm driving on Sample Road in Margate.
Oh, Lord, that does sound like you're driving around in a tunnel then, let me tell you. Okay. All right. So let me tell you what I see here. So the energy around your son is very, very cloudy. I want you to look at the energy the 3 feet out away from us, and I want you to see that 3 feet, and I want you to imagine that this energy is the specific energy that attracts negativity, or it repels negativity. In your son's case, it seems to have picked up quite a bit of heavy energy, and I feel like your son's energy needs to be cleaned and cleared. I mean, it's very, very heavy, and I feel as if we've got influencing factors that are energetic. So it's almost like he's walking around with a lint filter full of lint. And he can't quite think clearly, see clearly. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to be who he is.
Right.
So I'm seeing him shutting down. I'm also seeing that he's not happy with life. He doesn't have anything exciting to do. There's no purpose. There's no passion. There's nothing. So we need to find something that he engages in. My suggestion would be that he does something to clear his energy. I create lots of sprays and clearing products that assist people in keeping clear energy. Perhaps we start with you and we assist you in that transition, Gisela, so that we can make a difference in your life, so that you're stronger and you're better guidance to him. I have a center in West Palm Beach, so it would be wonderful if maybe you could make an appointment and we could pick this conversation up. I could give you some other tips that you could do in your home to assist the energy around him, so that we don't have that heaviness.
I'll definitely do that.
All right. And I have a center in West Palm, but if you go to sarahspiritual.com, you'll learn about my Expedito Enlightenment Center. It's a beautiful center in the city of West Palm.
Okay.
All right. And how did you hear about the show, Gisela?
I was driving home from work and changing channels on the radio, and there you were, and I just stopped and I started to listen. And I'm desperate, really. I do believe in spirits. I'm very spiritual. I can see things, and sometimes I don't want to see.
Right.
So I really haven't explored that side of me.
Right. Well.
But I've reached a point where I'm just I've had 2 strokes. Luckily, they've only affected my memory. But this kid is really sucking the life out of me and my husband.
Well, look at the energy, as there's energy around you all that's sucking the life force from everything, right? So we need to restore the inner peace. And that which you choose not to see does not mean that it is not there. There is energy all around us. And so we need to be aware of that. And there are energetic cords that penetrate all of us all the time. And then we are bombarded with chemicals, electronics. There's so many energetic forces that attach themselves, that lower our vibration, that makes us more susceptible to disease, imbalances in the body, and the fatigue that I see around you is very, very strong. So I'd love to see you at the center. I'd love to have an appointment with you. Call the center and make an appointment. We'll be there tomorrow, and there's usually about a 2 to 3 week wait for me. But I do want to reprogram some wording for you, and I want you to know this. Never say you're desperate, because you are the commanding energy in your environment, and you have the power to shift and change and envelop your son in positive energy and light, whether he chooses to accept it or not. You are the driving force. You birthed him. You can create energy around him so that it infuses him with some higher vibration and desperation. There are spirits connected to desperation. So you are a divine being of God. Nothing can bring you down, my friend.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we are going to go to Massachusetts. I've got Billy on the line. Billy, how are you this evening?
I'm well. It's Willie, actually.
Oh, Willie, how are you? Good to hear your
Good.
voice.
How are you?
Great, Willie. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I'm calling because the last time I spoke with you, about 2 or 3 weeks ago on the show, the first thing that Spirit brought to you was a promotion coming to me at my current employer.
Right.
And literally a few days later, I found out that a woman that works on my team is retiring. And that's going to open up quite a significant piece of income that's going to be available on our research team budget to be distributed however way my boss chooses.
Right.
But it was funny that it was this particular woman because you and I have had a conversation about this individual before, and you had foreshadowed to the possibility of her leaving. And she's retiring now, and I'm just thinking about what that means for me because last November I had a conversation with my boss about promotions and raises, and we basically put together a plan for the next year to bring me into that next level of my job where I could be ready for a promotion. And it's now exactly a year later, and there's, this woman leaving. So I'm wondering if I need to follow up with my boss or just kind of wait and just kind of see how things play out.
Well, first thing I want to say is hot diggity dog. Spirit does it again. I just love when a plan comes together. I'm just like, wow. It's all working out perfectly in perfect time. You are new to the team, so there's also a level of, you have to prove yourself. And according to Spirit, you've done a great job, exemplary, they tell me. Yes, you've done an exemplary job in proving yourself. Of course, there's been some learning curves. There's been some things that you've had to navigate, and we understand that. But, Willie, there is opportunity for promotion. You can mention it to your boss in passing and say, I'm looking forward to growing in the company and being a more integral part of this research team, and kind of like wink, wink. But I would not go out and say, oh, now that I heard that so-and-so's leaving, that's not the path that you want to take, because the boss should remember that. And if you're truly the front runner for the shifts and changes, he will create a position for you if he feels you're ready. I know that Spirit said there would be advancement for you. So this is why Spirit says what they say. Not for us to push for things to happen. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. They really do.
Yeah.
So you have to allow it to unfold.
Okay. That's what I felt I should be doing, but I wasn't sure if I should, do a little bit more. But I'm just going to take the back seat and just let Spirit take the lead.
Absolutely. And you've been a part of some of my programs, so we know that you've had a lot of training in how to hold the energy and shift the energy so that things stay solid around you and there's no energetic interference, so that you can move forward with ease and grace. Yes?
Yes, absolutely.
So we will apply all of that.
Yes.
That's a Sarah spiritual wink, wink. Let's go. I am the commanding presence in and around everything I do. Therefore, I am God's authority in motion. I am the commanding power in all that I do, and all that I do is for the highest good of myself and others. Right? I am light. I am love. I am in movement of energy that is free. So this is how we direct the energy. And for anyone looking to make a shift and a change in their life, I am the commanding power of all the energy in and around everything I am, because I'm the vehicle of God's expression. God's authority is acting here and now. These are the things that we want to say, that we want to use to shift energy, and particularly for Giselle with her son in Margate. She needs to be the commanding presence. We need to trust that the universe is putting all the right people, places, and things in order.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much for your call and your question. I'm so glad that we are moving right along in the master plan of the universe. And thank you so much for being a part of it. And I hope you join us for our apprentice program that's launching tomorrow. So message me on Facebook. Let me know if we're counting you in. But the deadline is approaching for all of our participants to be a part of my wonderful apprentice program. So let me know, Willie, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number that gets you right here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we've got calls coming in all across the nation. We have Massachusetts, Connecticut, we've got Florida, we've got Naples. But for right now, we're going to take a minute and we're going to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to take your calls and answer all of the questions that are just all around all of us. And listening in Atlanta, we welcome your calls here live. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met?
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Those characters are changing like water into wine. And we are manifesting, shifting, and changing energy on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We are here connected to all of you, and we are welcoming your phone calls here live at 1-888-565-1470 on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk and 1100 AM on WWWE in Atlanta. I'm so excited to be in Atlanta and to be connecting to all of you. And I've got some Facebook friends that are giving me messages and questions, so we're going to start to queue them up. Facebook people, do not go anywhere because we're going to be getting your questions in just a moment. We're going to line those up, and I'm going to Connecticut. I've been to Massachusetts, but now I've got to go to Connecticut, and I've got Gina on the line. Gina, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you?
I am alive, awake, and enthusiastic. I am so wonderful. Thank you.
I just called to say thank you to you and to the spirit guides, because I had called back in September and had said, you know, I was unemployed, and you had stated that I would have something by November, and I did. So I started on October 30th with my new position. So it happened very quickly, and I'm very grateful for it. And I just wanted to know if the spirit guides had anything for me.
Okay, absolutely. Let's take a look. And what type of job did you end up connecting with?
It was a technology analyst, a web analyst position. Oh, and also I was able to, some money came to me in a unique way in order for me to make sure that my mortgage was paid on time. So I'm very grateful and just wanted to give my testimony.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I know Spirit always says, when Spirit says money's coming, people are like, I don't know how that's going to happen. I'm like, just shut up and let it happen, people, because they find a way of bringing it. I remember the days when I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'll go play a number. And bam, I would hit. You know, like my son would look at me and go, Mommy, I think we need to play a number. I need a new Game Boy. I'm like, absolutely. We're going to go play a number. So we got in the sync of having the universe drop pennies from heaven right into my hot little hands. When I didn't know what was coming next, Spirit would always, God, the universe, I refer to it as Spirit, the Great Spirit, would drop in my hands something that I needed just to get me through to whatever else was right around the corner. So I am so happy for you, and I'm greatly, greatly appreciative of your testimonial. And was that one of your first times calling into the show, Gina?
In a while, probably like in a couple of years.
Okay, perfect.
I'm very, very happy.
Good. I'm very happy for you. And there's some room to grow in this place, because I don't feel like you're necessarily boxed in. I don't know if there's like a senior position or they're expanding in their department and opening up another part of work that you're taking on, or the group is taking on another project soon, but I'm seeing a lot of growth. Yes, right? I'm seeing that.
Yes.
I'm so excited. So as you prove yourself and you get in the groove, I know you're new. So, as you learned from Willie in Massachusetts, sometimes we got to pay the piper and put in the time, but then they notice you. And, you're very diligent. They tell me you're a little anal retentive, technical details. So I guess that's good that you're in the job you're in. So I see that you're going to excel there. I know there's a lot going on. It seems to be a lot of different personalities. You will know who you can kind of let your hair down a little bit more with than others. And Spirit says you're very dedicated at work. So you're going there to work, not make friends. If we make a few friends, they're acquaintances, wonderful, mazel tov, we're good. Because I see it's a very high-paced environment around you as well, yes?
Yes.
And stressed.
Yeah,
there's a manager or someone, male energy. He seems to get wound a little tight, so we're going to have to kind of watch that energy and not let him frazzle you. And I don't know, he seems to be someone who sweeps in and sweeps out. So he may not necessarily be an on-site manager, or he may be someone who's in another department, but he has to come in and he kind of stirs everything up. He kind of creates dust bunnies everywhere. So just pay no attention to the man who's running around with his hair on fire. He's just freaking out for nothing. And I see that that's going to be wonderful for you. I'm really happy that you have this new job, and of course, grateful that the roof over your head in God's name is staying right there, and that you're showing up and making it happen. I'm seeing I know you just started a job, but I'm seeing a trip. Was there a trip planned for February, March, April, and the beginning of next year?
Possibly. This talks about one of my friends. She talks about Dominican Republic, and then I had a cousin. She's talking about Miami around that time as well.
Okay, so I see a trip around that time coming for you. So I'm sure you'll be able to work it out, even if it's just a long weekend. If you're coming to Miami, you better pop on up to West Palm and say hey to Sarah's, right? So visit Sarah Spiritual if you're in the Florida area. But I also want to talk about love relationships, because they're making me feel like there's some kind of dynamic question about love. Is there a love question before I let you off the phone, Gina?
Yes. I just don't, there's a person, he actually arrived today, and I actually haven't called to say hey or anything, because I don't know, I'm just on a new path, and I'm grateful that I was able to get through all my trials and tribulations through God, basically.
Right.
So it's just, I just have a different outlook, and intentions before have changed. So I just see myself stepping into a different dimension,
right,
from where I was beforehand. So I'm
You're
not
tentative,
sure about bringing the past into my future.
When is his birthday?
1979.
Okay. I see him inconsistent. I don't feel that he is at the same growth pattern that you are. I don't feel him settled. I don't feel him ready to move forward in anything that's constructive at this time. And he can be his own worst enemy. He tends to be very negative within himself. So I think you don't really want to mommy anybody. So this is how I see that energy, all right?
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to just say hey, because we're not bringing the past into the future. We know that we have made connections with people for a reason. And take a pulse point and see where he's at this moment in his life. And if it's not a vibrational match for this positive movement and direction that I see you taking coming into the 2018 year. I can't believe I'm going to be talking about 2018 reading soon. But I see a lot of movement for you, Gina. So you know what? If he's not going to keep up with you, then honey, keep it moving.
Right.
All right. All right. Thank you, Gina, so much for following the show. God bless you. And congratulations on your new job.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number that calls and brings you right here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 The Talk. And let's not forget my friends in Atlanta at 1100 a.m. I've got to go to Naples. And in Naples, I have Monica on the line. Monica, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderfully, Monica. And Monica, I see here that we've got a birthday coming up.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. A lot of positive changes. So for you, it's a new year for you. But Spirit wants me to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Monica. Happy birthday to you. All right. So what's your birthday wish? The universe wants to know. Fairy godmother's in the house. What you need, honey?
I recently changed careers and decided to take on a couple of different opportunities, and just would like to ask the Spirit what his thoughts are. It's more of an independent role, more of, being self-employed. I've been always in corporate America for many, many years and kind of got a little bit tired of it and decided I wanted to be more independent and more in charge, run my own business. And I just have a question for the Spirit, how, what does he think about that if this was a good decision?
Well, first of all, you're very good with people, and Spirit tells me that you like to coach and assist people. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And are you handling some papers with people, too? Do you fill out some forms with people or assist them with paperwork or something? Or is there some intake form that you created?
Yes, that's part of the job.
That's part of the job. Okay, because I'm seeing these papers, and I don't know what to describe them as, but I'm seeing papers. And I'm seeing that you're very thorough, you're very precise, you're very specific in the tasks that you do to help people. And then there's a part of your work that seems very dry and specific. But then there's another part of work. So I feel like you've got two companies or two things that you juggle that seems a little bit more fun and exciting and yay, and you can inspire people and you can be free to be yourself and we don't have to be so analytical and specific, yes?
That's absolutely true.
Yes, and I see the balance here. This gives you the duality of the best of both worlds because you're great with details, but you're tired of the dryness of the methodical work that you do, yes? Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. But I see you branching out more. I feel like you've been thinking or branding or considering a different way to model this work that I see for your concept of assisting people in a more fun, thorough, spiritual way. I feel like there's a way that you want to bring yourself forward with some kind of spiritual message or spiritual or coaching energy that's not just limited to this is what you do on paper. Does that make sense to you?
It does, yes.
Okay.
I would totally agree, yes.
And I'm also, they pick up a pen, and when they pick up the pen, they tell me you need to write. First of all, you need to write a list of the value that you bring to the table so that you can identify the aspects that are you that can define this business a little bit more clearly, because I feel as if you're a little all over the place. And what you bring to the table is a wealth of information, and you paid a lot of attention, Spirit tells me, to things that you've learned from others. So Spirit says, write down the wealth of information that you are so that you can fine-tune this service business that I see, this assistance that you will provide for others that has a little bit more of a fun fling to it. And then I want to also encourage you to write, and I want to tell you to write a journal, but the journal becomes a book, the book becomes published. There's something in the writing that comes to you. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, I've been actually wanting to kind of like write a book, but I really I'm not sure what about and how to really get started, but I've had this feeling for a long time.
Well, then it's time to write the book. And you see, you're not writing it. You see, this is where the analytical, human, intelligent mind gets in the way. Mm-hmm. Just sit down. And in the moment of now, you say, I'm open to the guides and the angels under the guidance of God to inspire me to just write anything and see what comes. All the music in the show is something that they inspire me to write because they give it to me instantly. So everyone is a vehicle and expression for the divine presence of God. So if we've got that energy flowing through us, just let it flow from your hand to the pen to the paper. We can always go back and work on sentence structure. I know you're very specific, but I want you to just let yourself be free. You know, there's a beautiful moon coming on this weekend. We have a full moon coming. Get out on the beach and dance. Be free. Celebrate you. Give yourself permission to have fun. There is a shift coming for you, and this shift is positive, my dear. And you did not make a mistake by leaving the corporate arena. It's just sometimes it plays with your mind because you left stability, and you're a very stable person. Well, you try to be. Yes?
Yeah, I was actually looking for something that would give me more freedom, more flexibility, just be able to be myself and not be a prisoner, for 8 or 10 hours a day.
Absolutely.
And then being miserable. That's where I was, and I just decided that it's time to make a change instead of being miserable. Life is too short for that.
And is there a product or something that you offer to people as well?
Yes, so both businesses that I'm involved, and right now, since I started the one that you said, like I assist people and fill out the forms, it's very demanding because there is a lot to learn, so I'm a little bit more focused on that. But then on the other hand, there is the product that I absolutely love. It's so amazing. That's why I decided to get involved, because it's all about actually helping people to become healthier in a natural way. And I really feel like that's probably my true passion.
It is.
Because I love everything to do with health. And I got involved because it does miracles for people, changes people's lives. And I felt like I have to get involved in this because I really have a true passion for helping people and especially helping them to become healthier.
Perfect.
I just love it.
Perfect. And I see that energy around you because I saw the tactical, tangible work, the strategy, the writing, the papers, but I felt that there was a product connected to the service. So you're moving in the right direction. So keep moving forward. And in the February month of January 18, February 18, right in that time frame, that those 2 months, what I see from Spirit is they go January, February, things get hopping in the product arena. So I see a lot of movement there. So whatever marketing you're doing, continue because it's going to pay off. We want to plant a lot of seeds so people are ready and willing to accept those changes. So you are most certainly on track, Monica. And is this your first time calling the show, Monica?
Yes, it is.
And how did you hear about the show, Monica?
I was just coming back from training from Boca Raton and driving back to Naples, and I turned on the radio, and I heard you speaking, and it just sparked my interest because that's where I am kind of in my life, looking for some answers and trying to make that shift and trying to do all the right things so the shift happens. And I heard you speaking, and I thought, wow, this is exactly what I needed to hear. So
perfect.
I just kept listening, and then there was a phone number to call, and I thought, wow, I've got a couple of hours on the road. Let me call.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for sharing the drive with us. And you can continue to listen when you're in Naples. You can go to iHeartRadio app, or you can go to my Sarah Spiritual website, go to sarahspiritual.com, and you can learn all the ways that you can connect with me on iHeart, Facebook, and such. And you can stay in touch with us on the show and let us know your progress.
Absolutely. I would love to. Thank you
honey,
so much.
Thank you. Welcome to the family. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. God bless you too. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. And we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away because we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2727 2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, and we're spiritually speaking to all of you and answering your questions. And Facebook people, we are so happy to see you and so excited to be a part of this experience with all of you. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines right now. I've got Roderick, and Roderick is in Miramar. Roderick, how are you this evening? Roderick?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, we can, Roderick. How are you tonight? Roderick?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Wonderful, Roderick. How can we assist you tonight?
Oh, wow. I'm just a fan. I wanted to call in and just get some more clarity and more good vibrations and answers to just, what's up in my life, I guess, just things out there that I still think of. Like, I was adopted. I don't know if I ever told you I was adopted at 3 weeks old. And one day I always wanted to, if I had siblings or, if I had family that, I could really connect with and give me some answers, or just see somebody I could kind of like see, well, wow, that person looks like me, little stuff like that. Love, still single, still hoping things go well in that department one day.
It will.
Still have
It will. Yeah. Well, right now, just consider yourself window shopping. Yes? Or just window shopping.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, as Michael Bublé would say, you just haven't met her yet. All right. So it's in the energy. Love is coming. But let's talk about that energy of adoption. So you have been selected by a soul family to bring you in and take care of you. And the birth mother, the energy there in that family, I am made aware that there are other people that are connected to your family. As far as siblings, I am led to feel as if there are two people connected to you in a sibling lineage. Don't know if it's same mother, father, though. It only seems to be one parent. Sometimes, Roderick, it's not always important for us to go back and make those connections because you are striving to move forward. I feel that in the 2022 year, don't know why we're saying that, but we'll remember that, 2022, there may be a time where you're ready for that research to see what's going on. But right now, Spirit says full steam ahead, full eyes ahead. There's a rhythm, there's a beat, there's music, there's things that you want to produce, you want to do, you want to create. And this is the time for you to focus on that energy. This is correct, yes?
Yes, I agree.
And I'm also seeing that there's additional work coming to you. I feel like there's a gig or a project that you're going to start to work on very soon. And this project's going to offer you extra income. And I know you're feeling like you're stretched a little tight right now, but Spirit is telling me financially things are going to open up a bit more quickly for you as I take you into the December, January time. So I feel like the next 3 weeks are going to be like laying the groundwork for you to move forward so that you can have additional money. And they also make me feel as if you have made some new friends, you've increased your circle, and you are learning to network a bit more and make connections, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. So you are on track. You are on track. And thank you so much for being a fan of the show. We greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. We're going to go to Facebook. We've got some people on Facebook, and they are just hammering and clamoring with their questions. So I want to go right to Facebook. And we have Leah Nalshall, and we have her, and she says she missed us last week. And we do have some guidance for you. And we also have a birthday for a spouse there as well. So what we're seeing there is that the relationship seems to be on this imbalance. I feel like the lines of communication in your relationship are not being expressed clearly and in a loving way. And I'm feeling that at this time, it's time for you to make a change in how we communicate. I feel like we're bringing up a lot of old stuff, a lot of old things that have happened, and we're kind of clashing with each other. Spirit makes me feel as if it's ready for a time out because Spirit's like, oh, geez, you're ready to pack it up and get out. Spirit says, give this time, this relationship, this love relationship, this spouse, a little bit more time. We need to have a little more communication. We want to be sure that we understand everything that's happening before we make any rash decisions on the relationship. And I'm also seeing that there's work coming for you. I'm seeing a shift in your work. I see increase in finances, but it's due to an increase in the pay from a new job or a different position in a new job. All right. So I want to let you know that I see that coming for you. And thank you so very much for your Facebook question. I really appreciate it. And we're going to go for another Facebook question. And let's see who we've got here before us. We've got Melissa Ann. And Melissa, the first thing they let me know is that you are very, very sensitive and you really know what people are thinking and feeling. You're intuitive, Melissa. And they make me feel as if your intuition sometimes makes you know who you want to be with and who you don't. And you're very good at judging that experience. Spirit is also telling me that in love relationships, Melissa, we are not quite feeling that connection the way we want to in love. I feel as if you have attracted people that are not always having your back and you are always overgiving. Spirit says, take care of self, love self, understand that you're worthy of a primary partner and it's not time to settle. You have settled in the past, and I'm seeing that there's some connection for love that's going to grow tremendously for you, Melissa. So thank you so very much for your Facebook question. And we're going to take another Facebook question as well. And those of you listening live on WWNN, please pick up the phone and call us at 1-888 565-1470. And we've got Brenda here on Facebook. And let's see, we want to know if her youngest son will ever marry his girlfriend. Let's take a look here. You know, your youngest son seems to be a free spirit, and Spirit tells me he's a little eccentric, a little eclectic. He's kind of a different kind of breed of guy. And at times he can be a little aloof, a little distant, and disconnected from people because he's his own person, and he thinks a lot, and he's not someone to just jump right in and do something. And I see here from Spirit that they have been together for a period of time. So in your mind, you think it's good enough. But in his analytical professor mind, he's got to figure it out a bit more. I know you're in a hurry for life to move on and for him to get married, but give this relationship a little bit more time. And I feel that coming into the spring, we have a better idea if he's going to be all in or all out. Very independent guy. Don't try to tell this young man what to do, my dear Brenda. And let's see, we're going to hold the space for a happy wedding coming up, but let's see, he hasn't made up his mind. We'll give him a little bit more time on this one, honey. No pressure from you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, and we're going to take a minute to hear from sponsors and end our second hour because we are just winding down from WE and 1100 in Atlanta. So we want to thank you in Atlanta for listening to us from 5 to 7. And those of you on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, we want you to stay right here with us because when we come back from this second hour, we're going right back to the phone lines. And Atlanta, pop on over to WWNN. We want you to stay with us for the whole third hour. Thanks, everyone. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am love. How about you? We are sending love out to the whole entire world right about now. So let's all take a nice deep breath. It's been quite a place on this earth these past 24 hours. And we know that there's been some shifts and some horrific happenings in New York City. And we send our love and our blessings to all of those affected. And we want to remember that we are the governing energy that creates all the energy on the planet. So we have to hold the thoughts of love and light and peace. Even if not everyone is in that space, it is important for us to uphold that energy of love and light. So when you see these things unfold before you, Send it love, send it energy, send it healing, and do not engage in the fear. We must disconnect from the fear and stay true to the energy of love and light. We are going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And we've got Facebook questions. And we have Hannah who's left us a Facebook message. So we're going to get to Hannah in just a moment, but we're going right to the phone lines. And I've got a call from New York, and we've got Kamina on the line. Kamina, how are you?
I'm okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I'm just calling in today regarding my relationship status. I don't know if the person with me wants to still be with me, so I'm just calling to see if I'm correct.
Okay. Do you want to be with him? Yeah. You see, right there, I got you. Okay. When's his birthday?
22379.
I feel as if you two are ships passing in the night, like we're not really spending any time together. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, because we have
separate schedules. Yes, yeah, like two ships passing. That's part of the problem here. It's not so much we want to be or don't want to be with each other. We're not building that intimacy, that connection, that love feeling. Oh God, you lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling, right? We're feeling this like loss of, like it doesn't feel the same anymore. So everyone's wondering, well, I guess they're not the person for me anymore. Just going to have to just step on out. It's not that energy, okay? We need to spend more time together right now. And I feel as if he is not feeling happy in his current work, and he's not happy with the situation at home either, yes?
Yeah, I just don't know what the situation is for him. I know what the work situation is, but at home, I'm not sure what is it that's really bothering him. And I thought he was probably seeing someone else, and that's why I was like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. It's very different vibes, so.
Okay. Work is creating a lot of pressure for him right now, okay?
Yeah.
And you two live together?
Yeah,
okay.
But I know that there's something wrong in the home because it's very, very different. I've never had this vibe, you know?
Right, very cold, right? Very removed, very disconnected, yes? Okay. Mm-hmm. So have you approached him? Have you asked him, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And he says nothing, yes?
Right. He says, oh, it's just work. I'm really stressed out at work. But I know, like, okay, but you've been stressed out at work, but it's not been like this still in the house.
Okay. So you pray for God to show you the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, just ask for the truth so you could see the truth, because he's definitely disconnected and he's definitely not happy. And I feel like we're not on the same page. I see two ships passing in the night, and sometimes that environment creates the opportunity for someone to step out of the relationship.
I just feel like he's maybe interested in someone else, and I was like, maybe that's what it is.
I know, but that is also part of your insecurity.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not jump to that. Because what you think about, what you focus upon, that's what I was saying when I first came into the show for our third hour. What we think about, what we say, well, that creates an energy that makes things happen. So we don't want to focus on there must be somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We want to see the relationship shifting and changing. Let's see if you guys can do something outside of the house, do something a little more romantic, do something different. Break it up, change it up.
It's so cold. I don't know how to approach it, but okay, I'll try. I'm praying about it, too, so hopefully everything comes together.
Okay. Well, you know what? Then the way we warm things up is that we do go back to basics of what you used to do when how'd you catch the guy, honey? All right? We had quite a few tricks up our sleeve. Let's go. Go back to basics. Did you buy him a card? Did you make him his favorite dinner? What did you used to do?
I avoided him because I wasn't interested, and he was the one who was after me, and I was like, no, leave me alone. And then finally I gave in, and then we started to talk, and, the rest is history after that.
Right.
It was good chemistry. Now the chemistry is like very, I don't even know if there's any. So.
Well, we have to rebuild. We have to rebuild and go back to basics, so maybe now you need to chase him a little bit.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right. I'll take that.
All right, perfect. All right, my dear. So thank you so much for sharing with us, and we are here holding the space for you, and let's not, don't give up on this whole thing just yet, all right?
Okay, I won't, Sarah. Thank you.
All right, God bless you. Bye. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. I've got to go to Lake Worth, and I've got Marlene on the line. Marlene, how are you tonight?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I am calling to see if you see a career change for me in the future.
Past 2 years, we've been feeling stuck in our current career, yes?
Yes.
Now, did you leave one job right before then? Did we make a job change a few years ago, and now in this current place we're in, we're feeling even more stuck than before?
Yes.
Okay. Because Spirit tells me that part of the problem is where you are. It doesn't allow you to be creative. It doesn't allow you to express yourself. You're not allowed to be in the flow of who you are. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. But there's a lot of doubt. How do I change career? How do I make a shift at this time in my life? Yes?
Yes.
But you know that you are very resilient. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can do anything that you intend. You're a multi-talented woman. You understand this, yes?
Yes. Yes. I read cards.
Okay. And you come from a very strong stock of people as well. You are from a very strong lineage of women in the family. The women have been very strong, yes?
Yes.
Grandmother was in the an energy of someone who was spiritual, I'll say, but it was a seer, but she saw in her dreams, I see healing energy in the side of your family on your mom's side. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So Marlene, why can't you just be spiritual?
I try so hard. I take all these courses for my intuition, for my card reading, and I feel like I don't know, like I can't learn enough.
Okay, maybe that's the hang up right there. Maybe you already know everything you need to know and you need to just jump in and do it, honey.
Okay.
You need to just trust. You need to trust that you are fully present and able to do it. You know, if I waited until I learned everything I thought I needed to know, I still wouldn't be doing what I do. I mean, who opens a business in West Palm Beach, doesn't know anybody, and maybe he's done 6 or 7 readings in her whole entire life and says, hey, I'm opening a spiritual store, and then people keep coming. Because I trusted what Spirit gave me. Spirit put me there and told me what to do. And I trusted that.
Okay.
If I had questioned it with my intellectual conditioned mind, I might not be doing what I'm doing now. But I also feel an energy that you don't feel like you're worthy, like you're not good enough.
Yes.
Okay, like who am I to be someone telling people what to do when my life is a hot mess?
Yes.
Okay. You learn from people you assist. People are part of the journey. Everyone comes in the path for a reason. Life does not have to be perfect for you to assist someone else. You just need to have an open heart and guide them and listen to what Spirit says. Okay. You're very good with the flow of what you deliver, yes?
Yes.
And you're accurate, yes?
Yes.
See? So what more do you need to know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I really wish you had been a part of our business class because we were helping people open like their kind of vision for business and create that. I'm going
to come see you.
Yes, I'd love that. You know, we have a spiritual presence mastery program that's actually launching tomorrow. It's on my website. If that's of some interest for you to be in the energy, I feel like you're blocked. I feel as if energetically you've put up a lot of walls, and we need to break them down. And one of the first things we talk about tomorrow in my Prentice program is the subconscious self, the unconscious self, tapping into the conscious being, but breaking down the subconscious that is constantly chattering within us and does not allow us to be in the energy of the divine presence. So take a look and see if that's of any interest to you. I mean, you know what you need to know to read people. Maybe we need to take a different look at what's going on within you, and perhaps I can assist you in that environment and make a shift. Have you ever been to my center in West Palm?
No.
Okay. It's a beautiful center in West Palm. We're on Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza. So it's a beautiful...
I've been by there.
Okay.
I have been by there.
Okay, so come on by, and maybe you want to take part in this program. If not, then be sure to sign up. We'll sit for a reading. We'll see where the little block is, and we'll pat you on the head and get you on your way, girl. And then you can leave the shift of work that is no longer serving your highest good. And if you set the intention, you say in 2018, I am the woman who is no longer at this job because I am fulfilling my spiritual destiny, and I see myself at this point, at this time, and you set a time, be it June, be it May, be it April, be it September of next year, free of all worldly concepts of work, because I'm expressing myself in a spiritual nature, and I am receptive to being paid for it because I am open and I am worthy to receive this abundance from the universe as I serve others. And so it is. When you say that and you set that intention, honey, that's what starts to happen.
Okay.
You make a mighty shift in everything that you do. And I say that to you and everyone else who's feeling stuck and stagnant. And we don't know how to make that leap.
Right.
And Marlene, how did you hear about the show?
Actually, I'm friends with you on Facebook, and I always get notifications when you're online.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for following the notifications on Facebook, and welcome to the family. And I'd love to see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number to reach Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we are spiritually connected to all of you all across the nation. And we're going to go to Facebook. We've got some questions here in Facebook. And I know that we had a question from Hannah. And Hannah wants to know if there's anything positive coming to her and if she's on the right path. Hannah, I know you've navigated some changes. And these changes that you've created, Hannah, make you feel a little imbalanced because you're not in a familiar environment. Spirit is saying that when you move forward a little bit more, we're going to see a new position for you. There's some new work coming for you wherever you're currently working. I feel like they're going to give you a different opportunity. I'm feeling that you're going to feel a little bit more settled, and there is a positive outcome coming for you. I'm actually feeling relationship coming for you, a nice partner coming for you. I know we're navigating some energy that is making you feel a little out of sorts. You're not sleeping well at night. These things are going to come to pass, and we also need the assistance of some medical assistance that is going to be by your side. So hopefully you found someone who's going to assist you medically, because Spirit says we need some medical assistance to help you on this path. And as you make this journey, Hannah, Spirit makes me feel that 2018 proves to be a much better year. You are continuing to be independent, but not feeling as if you're at the effect of the happenings all around you, that you can stand on your own 2 feet, support yourself, move forward with ease and grace, and be able to connect into new relationships and some new friends. So thank you, Hannah, for your Facebook question. There are positive things coming to you, honey. Hang in there a little bit longer. It's all going to come together perfectly. And we welcome more Facebook questions here. We're going to go right back to Facebook. And if you're listening to the show on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, I would love to have your call at 1-888-565-1470. And let's see, we've got Maria on the line here on Facebook. And let's see, she wants to hear from me today for love and change. So Maria, let's take a look at the love life that you have here. And we're going to see what we've got here. Okay, very interesting, Maria, because Spirit tells me I feel as if the relationship between you and your children's father, that it's been a relationship that's come in and come out. I feel like you guys have had your outs more than your ins. There's been some breakups in this relationship. And the way Spirit makes me feel, Maria, is that this relationship needs to have some repair in it. And I'm also feeling that, well, that you may feel like there's another opportunity for you in love outside of this relationship. So, Maria, what I see coming for love is totally up to you as free will, but the relationship you're in with your children's father definitely requires a little bit more connection, assistance in communication. And I do see that you can repair this relationship, but the free will choice of yours is whether you want to put the effort in, because Spirit tells me that you're tired. You feel like you've been doing everything in this relationship to keep it alive, short of just breathing for him. So Spirit says you may not be up for that much longer. But thank you so much, Maria, for your Facebook question. And we greatly appreciate you. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Diane. And Diane, she is in West Palm Beach. Diane, how are you this evening?
I'm fine. Thank you, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Diane. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I'm thinking about moving back to West Palm Beach. I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
And where are you living now?
In Tallahassee.
Okay. And you've been in Tallahassee for a few years now, yes?
No, just me, a year.
Just be a year? They're giving me the number 7. Is it 7 months then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of change coming for you. I feel like Tallahassee does not have much to offer you. You feel like you're out of sorts. Is that true?
Yes.
You're not jiving with the energy. The energy feels very heavy. I actually feel like, Diane, you're feeling kind of down and stuck. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I'm also being made aware, Diane, that February, March gives you a time to move back this way. I feel like we need to relocate. We need to find some work as well. Is that also true?
Yes.
Okay. Begin sending out some resumes and see where it's going to land you. You may not end up at exactly West Palm because I feel like you might work outside of West Palm, but I feel that it'll bring you back to the Palm Beach, Broward County area for you. Because Spirit tells me you want to move back this way soon, that you can't take Tallahassee much more. Is that correct?
Yes.
Spirit is also making me aware, honey, that you're not sleeping well at night. You're waking up in the middle of the night. This is true?
Yes.
And you're tossing and turning, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And they also are talking to me about, there's someone who's crossed over that you've been missing in the female energy. This is true, yes?
It's a male.
Okay. Hold on, because I have a female here. Bear with me. The person that I see seems to stand on the mother's side of the family, grandmother energy. Do you remember the grandmother, please?
Yes.
Okay. Because she was a strong woman. This is true? Yes, I have strong personality with this woman. Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Forceful almost, yes? She spoke her mind. Okay. Strong personality. You seem to get a lot of strength from the mother's side of the family. Grandmother's with you. Gentleman that you lost, I don't know. I don't place him in father's energy, honey. I place him in someone who's in your age range. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay, like a husband, a brother, someone in that age range, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And you've had dreams with him recently. This is also true, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Anniversary, something coming up. Birthday, anniversary of passing, birthday. There's something coming up around him now.
Yes.
Okay. So he makes me aware of that as well because he tells me the energy's been thin. He's been able to get to you sooner. You helped him before the passing, yes?
Yes.
You stood beside him through the passing, yes?
Yes.
Okay, because he says thank you for helping him. I have this energy like you were there right by his side. This is true, yes?
Yes.
Okay. He's with you as well. You will be moving, honey. Set your intention on that move, write it down, and it will come to pass, all right?
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome, Diana. And when you come back to West Palm, be sure to visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I'd love to see you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number that gets you right here to WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 The Talk. But for right now, we've got to go to our commercial break and hear from our sponsors. But when we come back, well, you know, we are going to be right back to answer your questions here live. Stay with us. Don't go away.
Do you know me? Do
I'm Tina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard
Yes, indeed. Have you heard me? Have you seen me? I am live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you with Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And heck, that's me, Sarah Spiritual. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines. And thank you to everyone for their Facebook questions. We really, truly appreciate all of these wonderful Facebook questions. But I've got some people hanging out here on the phone line. So we're going to go right back. And your questions are everyone else's questions. So let's see what we've got going on. We've got Leanna, and she is in Indiana. Leanna from Indiana. Leanna, how are you this evening?
I'm fine.
Good, Leanna. And is this your first time calling, or have you called the show before?
No, I usually call every Wednesday, and I speak to you. I've wrote you a few times and spoke to you personally. I moved back here to Indiana.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. What is your question for us tonight?
I just want to know, is there any... I wrote you in the comment on Facebook, but I logged off of my Facebook, and I was unable to catch my answers. I was just trying to find out, did you have anything for me as far as anything Spirit wanted to tell me? And if there's a way I can get a little bit of guidance.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And are you walking around? Because I hear all this clunking here going on.
Oh, no, I'm sitting.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see. So the first thing they make me aware of is that the finances are not moving the way you want. I feel like you're disconnected from the financial output. I mean, there's something not flowing in your finances. Does that make sense to you, Leanna?
Yes, it does.
Are we not working, or we cut down our work right now?
Yes, I'm working part-time right now.
Because I feel like we're not getting enough, doing enough. But I'm also feeling that you're not being supported enough. Like, I don't see support in relationship. Like, I feel like you're all out there on yourself, handling everything and everyone. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. So what Spirit is making me aware of is that there is a move coming for you. Are you considering moving, honey? I know you just moved back to Indiana, but I feel like wherever you are is temporary. That's like a landing place, and then I see you going somewhere else. This makes sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And we have support where you are now. Is that correct? We have support of family, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I feel like there's a move coming in the next 4 months. I feel like where you are is temporary. In the next 4 months, I take you out into a new location. When I take you out to a new location, I'm also made aware of that we increase some of the hours, there's support. Is there a toddler or a newborn in your energy right around you too?
Yes.
Okay.
She's here.
Okay, because I feel like that energy requires your attention a little bit more, and then as the baby gets a little bit older, it's easier for you to just invest more time and hours, and you will be supported. I feel like you're going to have some assistance in the daycare center and the availability of people to assist you, yes?
Okay.
All right. Right now, Spirit tells me that you are getting ready to get back in the groove, back on track, and I feel like you are considering going back to study something else as well. We need to further this education, yes?
Okay.
Is there something you wanted to learn a bit more so that we could create more revenue, yes?
Not necessarily. I thought briefly on it, but not necessarily nothing I've thought on specifically.
Okay. So then remember I said this. Because a lot of times people go, oh, no, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I spy with my Sarah spiritual eye that there's some additional learning or certificate or something that's going to come to you. It's going to require you to learn a little bit more, but it's going to propel you into a different pay bracket, a different energy of flow of abundance and career. All right. So there's something coming. You may not be thinking about it now, but it will come to pass. All right. I'm sorry?
I said I have a question that that regards my uneasiness in my
relationship.
Sometimes I have like anxiety of loneliness, and I have anxiety of sorts. And I was just wondering, what did you feel of that? What did you think? What do you feel that I should do?
Well, it's also hooked to relationships, okay? Love relationships. So there's a disconnect, there's lack of feeling supported, yes?
Okay.
All right. So the first thing is Spirit says that you feel like there's not enough to support you and that you can't keep up. The other thing they make me aware of, honey, is that the energy around you seems a little off. And I would suggest that you pray the 23rd Psalm 9 times in a row for 9 days to shift that energy. Because I feel like you're very intuitive and you're very much aware of spiritual things. You're very gifted in your way, in your spiritual way. And I feel like you're very much aware of when energy shifts around you. And when you can't quite put your finger on it as to what it is, it creates a little anxiety. I almost feel like a heart palpitation, a little shortness of breath. It feels like it's when we're going to go to sleep or when it's later on at night or first thing in the morning, I'm feeling this disconnect. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yes.
So call upon Archangel Michael. He is the angel of protection, and he will assist you with that as well.
Okay. You said, what should I rehearse in
the
23rd
prayer? Psalm? You're going to read the 23rd Psalm 9 times in a row for 9 days. So you read it 9 times, close the book. Next day you go back, read it all over again.
Okay.
All right, my dear?
Alrighty. I just want to feel and know that a sense of everything is going to be okay.
It is going to be okay. And I don't know if you've ever used some of my sprays, but my Sage Clearance Spray is very good at shifting the energy around us in our environment and preventing some of those energetic attachments on our aura. So it kind of clears the energy all around us. All right?
Okay. It's just my anxiety that gets to me. Yeah.
I know, but when the energy's off, you pick up on it. When we remove the energy, you're not going to have anxiety.
Okay.
All right. I don't really
Alrighty.
see it being a physical. I see it being more spiritually connected is what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. God bless you.
Thank you. 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. We've got Virginia. We've got Indiana. We've got Oakland Park. I think we're going to go to Oakland Park. And we've got Caitlin on the line. Caitlin, how are you this evening?
I'm great, thank you.
Good, Caitlin. And how can Spirit and I be of service to you?
So I was wondering if Spirit has any knowledge on my situation with relationships.
Okay. First thing Spirit tells me is that you're very security-based. You need to know where you stand with people, with work, with money. It's very important to you, yes?
Yes.
And you're a straight shooter. You kind of tell it like it is.
Yes.
And you don't like when people play these games. I see people have danced in, danced out. I don't really feel that we have had the commitment in relationships that we're looking for. Is that also true?
Correct.
Okay. I'm also feeling that there is currently a disconnect in love. This is also true with you, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to take you out into the future, if I may. I'm going to create this flow for you because Spirit, oh, no, first they want to take me back. They go, no, Sarah, we got to go back. We need to go back to the year of 2004-5. Who were you with then? We don't really have to say their name, but there was a relationship then. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when that relationship ended, it kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And Spirit tells me that there's still a part of you that's still kind of got a wall up or guard up from that experience. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why they said, honey, we got to go back before we can move forward. You've got to do some work. You've got to do some releasing, some forgiveness. We've got to let that go because Spirit tells me that there's a little hurt still in there, even though you feel as if you're done. I mean, geez, that was a while ago. But Spirit says to me that you're still carrying that mistrust moving forward. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And then therefore we're not being as approachable. So let's do some work in this energy here because I do see relationship coming for you. And I actually feel as if there was someone that you thought you liked, but I feel like maybe we didn't quite connect. It didn't really happen and move forward. And that kind of made you feel even more down and wondering if there really is relationship for you. Is that true?
Yeah, I can definitely say that. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the way they make me feel is that there is another love coming for you. This love is someone that I don't feel you know. It's not someone who's coming from the past. Spirit's like, it's not a blast from the past, Sarah. It's somebody new, somebody we have never met before. But Spirit also tells me we have some healing to do in the way of love because we are not being open and allowing people to, I'm going to say, win you over because you're looking for where the catch is, yes?
Oh, definitely.
All right, you're a little suspicious here, honey, okay? Like, you can smell an agenda a mile away. You do not have to sit there and look for it. Just be in the moment and be in the energy, the attention of the people around you and see what's a right vibrational match. I see that you have set an intention because you're a planner, so you have an intention to have a relationship. You would like a relationship. And then you battle with yourself as to whether you want to have given up on relationships, yes?
Yeah, I'm just at the point where if it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
All right, and it is going to
So be
happen.
it.
It is going to happen. And in your 5-year plan that you have, I see you in a committed relationship. But when I take you into the meeting of the relationship, I need to take you into the meeting of the relationship in the 2018 year. And we're kind of getting a little specific here because they're talking about the energy opening up because I feel like you're also going and navigating some shifts and changes in career or some new ideas of something you want to do differently, Caitlin. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And that when we change the energy and we network differently and we go with different people, that's where I feel like the energy shifts. And I feel like when I'm in the 2018 year and I go into the month of April, bam, things start opening up. I feel like you're meeting people, you're opening opportunities, you're networking. Work as you know it has changed at that point. Does this make any sense to you?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yep.
So once we open and we pass through that portal, bam, we're on the other side. Now love comes. So you've got about 6 months to get ready, girlfriend.
And I need that. I'm a planner.
I know you do. She's like, holy crap, she's telling me there's something coming. My God, right?
I better start.
You better start.
Exercising.
Well, you know what? Start loving yourself. Look in the mirror and trust that you love yourself because you have to love yourself regardless of what the scale says. Because you have to put out that energy. And in the moment of now, I am the woman who is deserving of love. In the moment of now, I am worthy. I am lovable. I give love. I receive love with ease and grace. Love flows to me easily. Therefore, I am in peace, I am content, I am in harmony with myself, with my life. All is in perfect divine order, and all my dreams and desires have come to fulfillment, and I am blessed. This is the energy. That's what we say before we get on the gosh darn scale.
Okay.
Okay, then you can say, I will not eat cheesecake, I will not eat ice cream, whatever, I will not eat Halloween candy. Oh,
Right.
Lord. And just be happy to be who you are because you radiate this wonderful, wonderful energy. And so you can plan a little bit. So this new opportunity that you're working on or this new shift in career direction, this explosion of success that I see coming for you is going to infuse you with more confidence. You're going to feel better about things. And it's going to allow you to radiate the beauty that you are inside, my dear. All right?
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. And Caitlin, how did you hear about the show? Is this your first time calling in?
Yes, just listening on the radio tonight.
All right. Well, we welcome you to our family and follow me, Sarah Spiritual. You can go to my website, follow Sarah Spiritual on Facebook. We would love to have you be a part of our family. Thank you, honey. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go to Virginia, and I've got Alicia on the line. Alicia, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great, Alicia. And Alicia, I need to know when's your birth month and your birthday, please. Oh, I see it here now. I got it. They put it up for me. Thank you. Let's see here. I've got a lot of positive energy coming around you because Spirit tells me that you are getting ready to redo life as you know it. You want to settle out some things and put yourself, I want to say simplify life. You like your life simple. You want things to be very specific and simple so that you can be free to be who you want to be. Does that make sense to you? It's like we're cutting out the fat. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, because I want to cut away the fat. I want to make a shift. And I don't mean physical body fat, although that's always a fun thing to do too. But I'm talking about people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You're like, nope, done. Nope, done. Nope, done. Not matching, not matching, not matching. Because Spirit tells me that you've come to this realization that life is to be enjoyed. You want to have a better time in your life. And you've put in a lot of effort. I mean, you've worked hard for everything that you have. Is that true?
Yes.
And I hear Frank Sinatra say, I did it my way. So you really pushed through. You're a very persistent person. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, great. Now I'm channeling Frank Sinatra. What else is next? I don't know, but hang on. We'll see.
My dad sang that song, It was like, oh, Lord, come on. But it was a beautiful song.
It is. I did it my way, right? So we've got all this energy here. And it's right behind you. So for all you know, that's where your dad was talking to me. But I've got this energy of pushing through. And is there a thought, an idea that, I know you live in Virginia, but I don't really see you leaving Virginia, but I want to move you. I want to take you into another spot, or maybe we're downsizing, capsizing. I don't know. I got this little movement going on here. Are you restructuring something in the personal life, please?
Well, actually, we're building a building in the back of our house.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, but I got this like little box. So it's a building, but it's not a big building, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's 30 by 50.
Oh, 30 by 50. Okay. Well, I got this box that they give me. So your building looks like a box to me in my spirit. So this is how I see we're moving into that direction. Yes. And this is going to
actually,
it's going to open
a man cave.
Oh, it's a man cave. Oh, no
Yes,
wonder.
ma'am.
No wonder it's going to be a lot nicer in your house. Oh my goodness, we are shipping the boys out. That's why we're cutting out the fat. Yeah, we're going to go put them in the box so you can enjoy the house, right?
Right.
Well,
I had a question, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
I've had experiences since I was young,
Mm-hmm.
and see things, and I have like a transitional where I leave like spirit from my body.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I see exactly what's taking place in my dreams.
Right.
And I'm exactly in the spot that I am. And I run to, like I would run to my aunt's house. And one time when I was at my mom's, I ran to her bedroom, beat on the door for them to come wake me up because I couldn't wake myself up.
Right. Well, that's what is happening is you're doing some astral traveling, and you're not quite able to get back in where you think you're not able to get back in your body fast enough, and the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are at a disconnect, and your human mind is thinking that I'm not going to be able to get back, and then some fear comes in, and that's where that angst and disconnect comes, and that actually stops us from coming back into the body as smoothly as we should. So go ahead, continue with your question, honey.
Okay. So, since we moved here on the property, for like 10 years I didn't experience anything. But lately I've been seeing like shadows go across my windows.
Mm-hmm.
For years I've been hearing voices in the house, but it's almost like a residual energy of my husband and my daughter.
Okay.
So I would hear my husband call me, knowing he's not here, but I would turn around and just, what,
Right. Well, what I see is that there's a lot of portals in the energy coming into your house, and sometimes we need to clear that energy, and sage is not strong enough. And I see that since we've been digging out in the yard and we've created this building, we stirred up a lot of the energy. And everyone needs to remember this. Everything has energy. Our yards have energy. It has history. We think, oh, wow, we built a house here, so we live here. No, people lived on that land long before we came. We're talking centuries. So every bit of land holds energy. Everything has a memory, a cellular memory. And so it holds the memory and residue of things and people that have happened before. So when we dig in the land, we stir up the energies, and it doesn't mean that we're stirring up people who have been passed on. We've stirred up the memory, the cellular memory. And so whatever's connected to spirit is still in that energetic field. And if something was trapped and didn't get released, and now it's like kind of caught in the energy, this is what you're being made aware of. So you're seeing the energies that are not quite formulated in the highest vibration. And you need to continue your prayer and use some incense, something stronger than sage. You can call my center Go to sarahspiritual.com and get the number to the center. It's 561-682-0955, 682-0955, and that's a 561 area code. And we can recommend a few things that you would put on some charcoal to smoke out the house and shift the energy. And I make sprays.
Okay.
This way we balance out the energy, so what you're hearing is, connections from spirit guides. We should not, when we know we have family members who are out and about, they're at school or they're at work, you shouldn't hear them calling you. So that means that there's an energy that is picking up that energy and kind of mimicking it.
Right.
So that's not of a high
think-
vibration, all right? That's not of a high vibration.
Well, the thing is, I don't ever feel like it's malicious.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, nobody hears it. I am the only one that has ever heard it until my biological daughter, who, is, her stepdad, or he adopted her. But anyway, she had one experience where she heard me calling her, and she came up and stormed in my bedroom as a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
Saying, "What do you want?"
Right.
Because she said I was like yelling at her.
Right, but you see,
Yelling
that's
her name
energy. Yeah, but honey, that you may not think it's malicious, and I'm not saying it's malicious, but it's energy that's displaced. So we need to clear that energy, because that shouldn't be happening.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay. But why would I be sensitive to it?
Well, why do I hear voices in my head and do this for a living? Hello? You have gifts, honey. You have gifts, but we have to learn how to process it. Like my spirit guides know, do not be calling me at 3 a.m. saying, "Sarah, wake up," because I'll be like, you guys need to be quiet, right? I'm like, I talk to you people all
like
day.
a really good, duh.
It was a good duh, right? Hello?
Yeah, it was.
Welcome to my
You know
world,
what?
honey.
But I never looked at myself like that. But I would tell my sister, who told me to call you. Her name's Marlene Anderson.
Yes.
And she said, call her, Alicia, because something's going on with you, and you're. I'm like, oh my God, but I hope they don't say I'm schizophrenic.
No,
and I don't mean that in a bad way, because I have a
understand.
mental history in my family.
I understand that. I understand that. But, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose things like that. But, I have my own thoughts on energy and that impact on people who have a history of, some mental exercises and challenges. I don't want to call it a disease per se. So I see this, and I see this all the time. And chances are you need a spiritual bath. You need a couple of things to kind of shift your energy. Again, call the center. We'll connect you with a couple of things that can center you a bit more so that you can perfect your gifts and not have it be a disruption. Because I know I don't want it to be a disruption. So for me, they give it to me for the highest good of myself and others, and things that are disruption are not able to be a part of my life.
Okay.
All right, my dear.
I will certainly do that.
You
Thank
tell
you
Marlene.
so much.
You're welcome. Tell Marlene I said thank you so much for following me and telling you to call Sarah Spiritual. So I really appreciate that. And now you can be the continuation, and you can call all your friends and say, call Sarah Spiritual. All right.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, honey. I'll talk to you soon at the center. All right. God bless you.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you. I just love when people ask questions like that, because, sometimes those are the things we don't want to talk about. Who do I talk to about that? And sometimes, well, if you were to tell your doctor, yes, they would think you were a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But if they're cuckoo, then I guess I'm totally cuckoo. But I am so excited to be. Everyone's shaking their head like I am cuckoo. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm so excited to be here with you every Wednesday night live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And, of course, to my friends in Atlanta on WWWE 1100 AM. Always grateful to be on Facebook and Periscope. I hope you follow me, sarahspiritual.com, and visit me, Sarah Spiritual, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on YouTube. Come visit me at the center in West Palm Beach. I am located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard on the Tree of Life Plaza, and we are the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Visit me at sarahspiritual.com. I want to thank you all for spending time and space with me. If we did not get to your call tonight, well, we thank you for being a part of this experience, and we hope that you join us next week right here from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And write the number down, 1-888-565-1470. So blessed to have spent these wonderful 3 hours with you. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. Everything comes when the stars align.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237